Now we're at the stage where the tobacco is at 60 days old. So you can see how quick this tobacco is actually grown and the texture and the thickness of it. The first set of leaves that we're going to prime or pick off are what we call the sand leaves or volado leaves. A lot of people use these leaves, and the reason we don't use them on a Perdomo cigar is because these leaves actually hit the ground. And when they hit the ground, they pick up topical fertilizer and also the dirt, and it produces an acrid taste. A lot of people use to fill the barrel of the cigar, but what it does, it hurts the flavor. So what we do is we break these off and we discard them. So I'm going to show you the anatomy of the plant and the different leaves. And basically, when we break that flower off, like I said earlier, at 45 days, the tobacco plant goes into shock and it shoots offshoots, which we call suckers. So normally what we would do is we would come in this field 7 times picking these suckers, and what we're doing is we're manipulating the plant and causing stress and basically causing a lesion. So what we do now is we actually use a fatty alcohol, which we pour down, that goes down in the nodules and it actually petrifies the suckers. So we only go in once, and that way we have more sounder tobacco and thicker tobacco because all the energy is going into these 15 set of leaves. So once this is discarded, the first leaf we're going to pick are these 3 sets here, which we call seco. They're the oldest tobacco leaf on the plant, and they're the lightest because they've been shaded all their lives. And these seco leaves help the cigar actually combust. It also produces aroma. The reason our secos have so much taste is because we discard this leaf and don't use it. So we discard it and we actually extinguish the leaf. So your first set are the secos. In 2 days, we're going to cut these in day 62. And what we're going to do is when we cut those leaves, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to wait 7 days till we cut the next set. So after we cut these 3 sets, we're going to actually sort them and select them by size, width, and texture. And we go into curing barns. We're going to show you, we actually use 1 color of string per priming, not only per priming, but even per lot. So that way, when we have a blend or a dosage, that cigar tastes exactly consistent. And consistency is the whole game, in my opinion. So after the 7 days, guess what happens? Now we have 3 less leaves. These leaves here are getting more energy, and guess what's happened? They're getting thicker and they're getting more texture. So the next set we're going to cut is the viso leaves. And these viso leaves right here in the middle of the bush are what we call our miracle leaves. It's what's going to produce most of our sun-grown wrappers, binders, which hold the bunch or the blend, and also medium strength fillers that are going to produce complexity, aroma, and flavor. After we cut these 3, 7 days later, guess what we're going to do? We're going to wait another 7 days. And basically these 3 leaves here, which we call ligero, which are the strongest on the plant that produce most of the flavor, reason being is they've never been shaded from their inception. Even though they're the youngest leaves on the plant, they have the most texture and flavor. So you can imagine you're only going to have 3 of these leaves, and guess what's going to happen? Texture is going to grow by over 100% in thickness. Sugars, oils, resins, and so on are going to beat up to the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to let these 3 leaves almost wilt, and they'll be approximately 40% bigger in size. And after we do those last 3 leaves, then the tobacco plant is done. And the cycle's very short. It's less than 90 days from beginning all the way to the end when we're picking these tobaccos. So I just wanted to show you the 3 different segments. So you have seco, you have viso, and you have ligero.